Dear students, today we are going to discuss income from business problem. Sri Vishnu Sharma is the owner of a business. Following is the profit and loss account for the previous year 2019-20. Compute his income from business for the current assessment year 2021. Profit and loss account. Here we have a profit and loss account, debit and credit things, particulars amount, particulars for debit side, particulars for credit side, amount and amount. And additional information, during the previous year, due to negligence of an employee, goods worth rupees 4,000 were damaged fully and there is no insurance for it. So for this problem, we have to calculate income, compute his income from business for the current assessment year. So for this problem, we have to compute the income from business for the present assessment year. So before doing this problem, this is our format. Computation of Sri Vishnu Sharma. Computation of Sri Vishnu Sharma's income from business from the for the assessment year 2021. Particulars, amount in rupees. We will start this problem with net profit. Net profit as per the profit and loss account. In our problem, the net profit is 5,50,290 rupees. So net profit is equals to 5,50,290 rupees. Add inadmissible expenses. So for this purpose, we have to add inadmissible expenses. What is inadmissible expenses means? Income tax department will not allow these expenditure as a admissible. Those expenditures we have to add to the net profit. They are proprietor's salary. Proprietor's salary. It is notional expenditure. Proprietor's salary is a notional expenditure, hence it is not allowed as a deduction. Next one, interest on personal loan. Interest on loan taken for personal. It is personal expenditure, hence it is not allowed as a deduction. And next one, interest on loan for business is allowed, but interest for personal is not allowed. Next one, printing and stationery is for business organization. And next, to income tax. It is a personal tax. Income tax is a personal tax. Hence, it is not allowed as a deduction. Next, cost of new telephone. Cost of new telephone. The telephone will be used for business purpose. So, it is allowed as a deduction. It is to be treated as a revenue expenditure. Hence, it is allowed as a deduction. Next one, drawings. Drawings means withdrawal of capital is called as drawings. So it is not allowed as a deduction. Drawings are not allowed as a deduction. Next, repairs to the buildings. Repairs to the building. So in this problem, details are not given whether the building used for rent or for personal use. So in this problem, the details are not given. Hence, it is assumed that the tenant, assessee, has to bear the repair expenses. So, assessee has to bear the repair expenses, current repair expenses. Next, current repairs to the rented building. Current repairs to the rented building is allowed as a deduction. Capital repairs to the rented building, it is allowed as deduction. Capital expenditure, repairs and rented building, assessee is not the owner of the building, but still the tenant, he can claim the deduction. So tenant will able to claim the deduction. Next one, provision for doubtful debts. Doubtful debts means the anticipatory loss on debtors. The anticipatory of loss on debtors, hence it is not allowed as a deduction. Next one, provisions for warranties. Provision for warranties, it is allowed as a deduction. Interest on bank credit side, interest on bank deposits. Interest on bank deposits, it is a income. This income is to be shown as income under the head of income from other sources. And next one, sale of waste newspapers. This income is incidental to the business. Incidental to the business means it is not a regular income to the business organization. Next one, in additional information, we have loss of goods. Loss due to the negligence or dishonesty of the employee will be allowed as a deduction. These are allowed as the 4,000 rupees allowed as a deduction. So in this profit and loss account, some expenses are not allowed as a deduction. So those expenses called as inadmissible expenses. What are they? Number one, proprietor salary, interest on personal loan, income tax, drawings, repairs to the building, under repairs to the building, capital expenditure, provision for doubtful debts. These are not allowed as a deduction. So these expenses are called as inadmissible expenses. We have to add these expenses to net profit. Proprietor salary 18,000 rupees, interest on personal loan 5,000 rupees, income tax 4,100 rupees, drawings 16,000 rupees, capital expenditure for repairs to the building 32,000 rupees, provision for doubtful debts 2,860 rupees. By adding all these together, we may get 77,960 rupees. 5,50,000 rupees 290 plus 77,960 equals to 6,28,250 rupees. Less income to be shown under other head. Here interest on bank deposits is there in credit side of the statement, in credit side of the trial balance, in credit side of the profit and loss account. Credit side of the profit and loss account, we have interest on bank deposits. So it can be taken in income from other sources. So deduct this amount. Interest on bank deposits 15,100 rupees. 6,28,250 minus 15,100, then that equals to 6,13,150 rupees. So here the assessee able to get the depreciation, less depreciation on the capital expenditure. What is capital expenditure amount? 32,000 rupees. 32,000 rupees is a capital expenditure incurred, capital expenditure of repairs to the building. So under this, we are able to take 10% as a deduction. So 32,000 rupees into 10% equals to 3,200. Next, in additional information, we have a damaged goods worth of 4,000. So it is also allowed as a deduction. 3,200 rupees plus 4,000 is equals to 7,200. 6,13,150. 6,13,150 minus 6,13,150 minus 7,200 is equals to 6,05,950 final income from business. In this problem, 6,05,950 is the final income from business. So in profit and loss account, we have a net profit 5,50,290 rupees. But in this, we have some inadmissible expenses. To add these inadmissible expenses to the profit and loss account, we may get 6,28,250 rupees. And also here, one side, profit and loss account credit side, we have another item, interest on bank deposits, 15,100 rupees is there. It is also deducted and it can be shown income from other sources in the head of income from other sources. So deduct this amount, income from other sources, under the head income from other sources, interest on bank deposit 15,100 rupees, deduct this amount. And here capital expenditure and repairs of the building, we have 32,000 rupees. Under this capital expenditure repairs to the building can have the deduction amount of 10%. So deduct this 10% amount, 32,000 rupees into 10% is equals to 3,200. And also the damaged goods 4,000 is also there. It is also given as a deduction. 3,200 plus 4,000